We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. It's the first game in the month of June between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the San Francisco Giants. Mike Trout is a man on a mission as he tries to bring his hitting streak to 20 games. Next. Anthony DeSclafani is on the mound for Game 2. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Now to the plate, David Fletcher. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, this is a tough place to come in and play. The home team's they've played pretty well here. They got their fans excited about last night's W. Let's see if they can complete the sweep today.
You know, you always want to you want to get greedy, D-Row, when you win the first game of a 2-game set, particularly when you're playing at home. And this team is a really good home team, so the odds are in their favor that they've got a good chance to pull off this sweep.
Hit back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field, so good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
So now to the plate, Jared Walsh, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. A 1 pitch on its way. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. He'll go to the bag for 1 to belt for the Twin kill. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. He comes in hitting over 340 on the season. I'll tell you, if you watch him closely, you realize that he's just so consistent with his approach. I'm looking for another one of those consistent performances today.
Next, it'll be Mike Trout. He's really been dialed in at the plate lately, having hit safely in his last 19 games.
Yeah, Matty, he's got a chance to go for 20 right here. That's a huge hit streak, and he's done it in a variety of ways. Some damage mixed in with just some nice ABs.
Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2, maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Hey, expect a challenge right here. Does not want to run the count full.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
And now in advance of a big 3-2 pitch, time is called at the plate as he'll press the reset button. Just underway here in San Francisco. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. His career line against DeSclafani, he's 0 for 9. Pitch out, nothing doing. A ball and a strike. Now the 1-1 pitch.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
The count now at 2-2. Maybe getting a little jumpy in the box, so he steps out and asks for time. Full count now, 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. LaStella ranging into the outfield. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Angels leave one. Now it'll be the Giants' turn. No score. Dylan Bundy, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So, fellas, this Angels team entering play here tonight. They've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane, and get out of here.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And that'll bring in Tommy LaStella to bat next. First pitch of the AB now. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
That is good. The right fielder.
And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Matt, I know that they're looking for a lot more from Mike Yastrzemski today. He's coming off a month where he hit in the low 200s. I mean, he barely put up any resistance at all. That's not what you expect for him, and I'm sure he's working hard to try to figure it out and turn things around.
So 2 out, nobody on. And now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. And there's his strike right down the heart of the plate, 0-1.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Into the box, Justin Upton. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And Upton can't connect there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Dexter Fowler.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. His career line against DeSclafani, he has an even 10 hits in 29 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. LaStella fields it cleanly. On to first, and that's 2 innings and 2 double plays they've hit into so far as the inning is over. Angels go quietly there. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games. As he will take a look at strike one on a fastball right down the pipe.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
And there are the umpires assigned to this one. Calling balls and strikes is Mr. Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row. And listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Alex Dickerson is retired leading off the bottom of the second.
Bell.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Belt, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. So the next to bat will be Wilmer Flores. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. As he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Mauricio Dubon is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. He comes in at .262 on the year, 6 home runs and 19 driven in. And low, it's a ball and a strike. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1. Flores, the runner at first with 2 gone. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Clearly enjoying their time here at the ballpark, as are we. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the catcher, Tyler Flowers. And now the first pitch.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Swing and a ball hit high in the air, deep down the left field line. This has plenty of carry. He's through first and hustling for second.
Around second now, and this ball still hasn't been fielded.
The throw is wild, and he gets away. And he will come all the way around to score. Unbelievable.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
To the plate now, Dylan Bundy. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Here it comes. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that's allowed out number one. And with that, there you get a look at what's happening in the race in the National League West.
Fletcher.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, David Fletcher. He singled to open up the ball game.
In his first at bat, he hit that breaking ball for a base hit. It'll be interesting to see if he's sitting off speed again here in this AB.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So a solid single to left, and that gives him a multi-hit game here tonight. And we'll give you a look there at the Angels' team leaders in that category, as he's been doing well, currently second on the ball club. Standing in now, Jared Walsh, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's got that average up over 340 now. 28 home runs and 64 runs batted in. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2. This pitch is popped up. Flores is there for it. Make play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch of the AB on its way. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Man, he wants that swing back. He'll be thinking about that all night. He crushed that ball. He just needs to stay back a little longer.
0-2. Here it is.
Down 1 and 2.
Fletcher on second. Walsh on at first with 2 down. This one's down to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Upton.
Here's Justin Upton now, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Comes set, the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Not a good at bat from him so far. He's got the bases loaded out there, but he's been way too aggressive, chasing the first two pitches way out of the zone. He should be sitting pretty right now instead of being down 0-2 in the count.
From the stretch, the 1-2.
I love the fact that the hitter was able to foul that pitch away. I always thought with 2 strikes, you give the pitcher that inside part of the plate and you do your best to cover away.
Line towards center field. Dubon is there to make the catch, and they'll escape the bases loaded jam by giving up just 1 run. So it's 1 run on 4 base hits, no errors, and 3 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Angels lead it 1-0. Bottom of the 3rd now, and next to hit is the catcher, Buster Posey.
The catcher.
Here's the first pitch. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. In his career, Posey has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Fouled away. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd, with a punch out, 1 away.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? That's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Baseman, Donovan Solano.
At the plate. On to second. Scooped up. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Giants down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the State Angels offense with their manager between innings. He was very pleased with the quality of theirs. He said there is nothing prettier than frozen rope after frozen rope, and that is exactly what he's getting right now. The data says they've hit 8 line drives as a team in this one, some resulting in outs, but obviously that's a good sign for them going forward.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Leading off for the Angels.
All set for the start of the 4th, and stepping up as the shortstop, Taylor Ward. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Now another 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Flores has it. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
The right fielder, number 33, Dexter Fowler.
No one on with 1 down, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Back goes Yastrzemski. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher,
At the plate now is Tyler Flowers, and he made it exciting early on as he circled the bases with an inside-the-park home run his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, that was a great moment for him and his team, but unfortunately, it's the only run they put up on the board so far this ball game. They need to find a way to get this offense going.
Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his deep.
But we'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. Angels are gone in order. but they're on top 1-0. Here's Tommy La Stella now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Second baseman, Tommy La Stella.
Now here's the first offering. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
And that is through into right field for a single.
The right fielder, number 5.
Mike Yastrzemski digging in at the plate as he'll take a look at ball 1. Up top, it's 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. And that one yanked just foul. Here now the 2-2. La Stella on at first, nobody out. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. There to take it is Trout, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, left fielder, Alex Dickerson.
Now the Giants' number 4 batter, Alex Dickerson, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
First baseman, number 9.
Boy, that's one of the, I guess, the advantages of hitting with that hole between first and second base, D-Row. First baseman has to hold that runner on. That leaves that right side wide open.
Yeah, and credit the batter right there. Nice piece of hitting right there. Not trying to do too much. He took a look at the defense and saw where it was aligned and tried to be.
0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. From the stretch. Popped him up. Walsh moving to his left. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. So with 2 on and 2 out now, let's have a look at our pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see a 5-mile-an-hour difference on their best fastball there. 97 on one hand to 92 on the other. Next to hit is Wilmer Flores, trying here to plate the tying run from second. From the stretch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And it's quickly 0-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. Back to 2-2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Giants leave a couple. It remains 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Dylan Bundy, hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Oh, and just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Lifted into the air to shallow center. Dubon comes on now, and he has it 1 down.
The batter, number 22, second baseman.
Digging in will be David Fletcher. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Fletcher brings in a batting average right at .290, a respectable number for sure. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
The batter, the first baseman, Jared.
Next up, Jared Walsh, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And they started away with a cold strike. 1 run, 6 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with their manager, Gabe Kapler. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading up for the Giants.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Stepping up to the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
Trout is right there, 1 down.
The catcher, number 28, Buster Posey.
Now to bat, Buster Posey. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. 0-2 the counts of Posey.
Hey, obviously he had a pretty good gauge on that first heater right there. He was super aggressive, thought he was getting another one, slowed him down with the curveball. That's the cat and mouse.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the pitcher, Anthony DeSclafani.
Ready now is Anthony DeSclafani. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Lifted down the line in left. On the move is Upton. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Giants are down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
First pitch of the AB now. Into center field, line drive base hit. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. And the screen shows the story right there as that hitting streak will live to see another day.
You know what, Matty? I don't see it ending anytime soon. And we got to take a look at the upcoming matchups, but this guy is absolutely locked in the plate, and I don't think anybody gets him to lose his toehold right now.
In now, Anthony Rendon, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one. And he is in there.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
Justin Upton the next to hit, as he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here comes the 0-1. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Well, the Angels have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And he just picked him apart in that at-bat as he's gone on 3 pitches, 1 away.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Taylor Ward. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Hard hit ball to second. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done. Low throw and can't handle the short hop. But luckily it doesn't get far enough away to allow the runners to advance.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about infield makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Belt has it. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Angels strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead.
Leading off for the Giants, the third baseman.
First pitch of the AB now.
Solano.
No balls and a strike to count.
Hey, the guy on the mound is absolutely pounding his zone, and that's why he's been able to stay and pitch deep into this game.
And he takes strike 2. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Hit in the air down the right field line. One and 1 to Tommy La Stella. And it's fouled away.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And another foul ball. Hit down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game. Legs churning, he's headed for second.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger. Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And that misses 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. La Stella, a runner at second with 1 away. Fouled off. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate now, Alex Dickerson. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down 1-0. Nick Tropiano is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Tyler Flowers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High in the air out to center field. Dubon has it, and there's one gone.
The batter. The pitcher.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Dylan Bundy. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Pulled toward right center field. Right fielder is on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now at the plate, here is David Fletcher. He flew out in his last AB. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Heading after it is Dickerson. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So now to the plate, Jared Walsh. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. A play at the plate, and they'll nail him at the plate as he's tagged out. Angels down quickly there on just 4 pitches, but they lead it 1-0. Now at the plate, Brandon Belt. Third at-bat in this one. He's punched out and popped out his 2 previous trips.
Down 1, I'm interested to see how they approach this as an offense, especially if they get someone on base early in the inning. Some teams, you know, they're going to try and manufacture that run, just trying to get that one run across. Others, they're going to look for 1 or 2 big swings to make it happen.
No, because this is just a game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he'll just make it to the bag a step or 2 ahead, and there's the first out. So here is Wilmer Flores, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
The center fielder.
So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th. And stepping up now will be Mauricio Dubon. Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Giants down in order. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Mike Trout. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he pulls the top hand over. It's 0-2.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee-high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Got him. Very tight ball game so far. 1-0 the score as we take a look at our starter comparison. And both guys have given excellent performances to this point. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Rendon, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch of the AB on its way. popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The left fielder, number 10.
In now for the Angels, Justin Upton. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. And a swing and a miss, if you can call it that. It's 0-1. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
And a swing there from Upton as this is on the ground to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Angels are gone in order, but they're up 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Buster Posey.
The catcher.
Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Swing and a line drive. But this is gloved over there at first as he was in the right spot at the right time. 1 away. Evan Longoria will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. After it is Upton. Around first, digging for 2. And Longoria will keep going. He's headed for third. And he'll make it to third safely, so your tying run is 90 feet away with only 1 gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Donovan Solano. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
On his way toward the mound now is skipper Joe Madden. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to do it for Dylan Bundy. So for the time being, he stands to be the winning pitcher, but he is responsible for the possible tying run over at third. Mike Mayers answers the call now, looking to get this one onto the 9th inning without any trouble. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a fly ball, but shallow. And that's not going to do it. Fowler has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The throw's offline. He's safe. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
The right fielder, number 5.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And now stepping in is Mike Yastrzemski. From the belt, the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
For most people, being down 0-1 would seem like a lot, but this guy is such a good hitter. He doesn't care going deep in the count. He's got runners on base.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. We've played 8 full, all tied at 1-1. Harleen Garcia will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. Now it'll be Taylor Ward. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
A 1 pitch on its way. Here's a little chopper up the middle, and this is knocked down on the mound. Safe at first. A good effort to recover there, and he almost made the play, but that's a base hit.
Dexter
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning, game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
Up next for the Angels, the catcher, Tyler.
Here now is the catcher, Tyler Flowers. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 0-1. And he popped him up. Listella ranging into shallow right. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Max Stassi will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Here's the first pitch as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 0-1. Ward at second. Fowler is over at first with one away. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Swing and a liner. There's one. On to first. Man alive, what a double play. And the inning is over. So it's no runs, 2 base hits, no errors, and a runner left. A tie game headed to the last of the ninth. The Giants look to celebrate at home next. Raisel Iglesias enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. All set for the bottom of the ninth. And next it'll be the outfielder, Alex Dickerson.
Alex Dickerson.
First pitch of the AB now. Sharply hit ball back up the middle. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Leadoff base hit to start the bottom of the ninth inning right here. Everybody in the dugout on their feet, top stepping it. We're going to see if he works a bunt, hit and run. I don't know. Maybe he's swinging for the gap and he gets to be the hero himself.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman. Popped straight up. Iglesias shading to his right. 1 away.
Now batting, the shortstop, Wilmer.
Next to dig in, Wilmer Flores. Game on the line here, and a ball deep in the gap would make this place explode.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Walsh is under it. 2 gone.
The center fielder,
Stepping up is Mauricio Dubon. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Again down to second. The 0-1. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Now, this guy's got some of the nastiest stuff in the game, and it is absolutely no fun for an offense to try and piece together any type of attack when he's throwing this stuff.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Trout is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Giants leave 1, Score remains tied 1-1. Luis Basabe will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field. Jose Iglesias will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. We are into extra innings, and set to go is the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Leading off for the Angels, the second baseman, David Fletcher.
Here's the first pitch. Committed to that one a bit too soon as it locks him up for strike one.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. LaStella ranging into the outfield. Throw back to second, and that's a double play.
Now back, the first baseman, Jared Walsh.
Next, it'll be Jared Walsh. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Now here's the first offering. Two out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Fouled away. The 0-2. Here's a hard hit ball ripped down the first base line. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Angels held in check there. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ty Buttrey comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Here's Buster Posey now. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
And this is down, and that should do it. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And the Giants will walk off winners.
Well, that at-bat shows clearer than anything that some guys, they have that clutch gene, and some guys just don't. He brings home the winning run from second and is being absolutely mobbed by his teammates. What a finish.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Arlene Garcia claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Angels, 1 run on 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.